So tomorrow night, I get to walk the halls of Pennhurst Asylum, and I really don't know what to expect. I've heard a lot of great things, and I'm sure it won't disappoint. I'm going to be with a lot of good friends, and this is going to be an amazing adventure. I'm recording this now before, and the next segment will be as we get there and kind of as we're walking around. So this will be interesting. I'm anxious to see what we come up with.
So it is about 3:30 a.m. on Friday, and I'm just waking up to get ready to go to meet Jeff and Ashley at their house to begin this adventure to Pennhurst. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. We are in Pennhurst, ladies and gentlemen.
It's 20 minutes away. We're trying to
But from there, it's 7 hours from there.
At this point in the day, we're just walking around, kind of seeing what's going on and kind of looking at the sites while the day was still out there. The building you just saw to your left was the first building we were able to investigate, and that one right there is kind of dilapidated and shut down, so we weren't able to go in there for safety reasons, much like a lot of the other buildings in Pennhurst, but it's a pretty amazing campus. And actually, that's the swing right there that is in the famous picture in the beginning of the show. So in this building right here, actually, there is tunnels that lead underneath. We weren't able to get in there that night. We were able to have access to them. Oops, sorry for my fingers there. We did have access to them, but unfortunately we didn't able to. We didn't have time, so we didn't make it there. This is the part where we got our tour and some of the history was shared with us.
A institution that was derived to kind of make up for the growing issue that we found in the early 1900s with the ideas of eugenics being extremely prevalent, and that disabled individuals, people with cognitive or intellectual disabilities, people who were neurodivergent in any sort of way, or people who had physical abnormalities, deformities, MS, you name it, they were here. Anybody that wasn't desired.
that's the one right there.
So I guess I would have been put here back in the day.
I was two, and my younger sisters.
All the best people probably would have.
Yes. So think of autism, Asperger's, Down syndrome, any sort of range of, you're disabled, you're in a special needs class. They were here because at that time they did not have special needs courses. They didn't have ADA therapists that could come to the house. They didn't have therapy really at all. They didn't have occupational therapy, speech therapy. They hadn't derived those things yet. And so in the early 1900s, we know that eugenics was a huge thing in clarifying the race and breeding people to kind of conjure up the best qualities. This is a bathroom.
It's a treasure map.
So is this place kind of like Letchworth Village?
So it's not part of the building.
I don't know.
I was about to say $5 for the
I think that's where they brought like.
I will admit that, I absolutely go into these investigations and try to kind of pick up on whatever I'm feeling and seeing, kind of psychically and mediumistically. But this particular kind of walkthrough, I really just kind of watched and listened and learned. I kind of turned it off for a little bit because it was so intense. Plus, I wanted to learn the history of it, which was pretty incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. It's horrible.
You know,
Yeah, I know.
personal experience or
Yeah, the show my parents put me. Watch it, dear. You live with me.
In this video, you'll see Jeff and Ashley from AJ's Paranormal. They also Ashley and Barb and Gary, Barb's husband. You'll also see David Eggleston of the Friends Who Ghost Hunt, Deb Cookson and her daughter, which all these guys together are amazing paranormal investigators and just downright good people. So it was a blast.
That's kind of a very animalistic way of separating that level of empathy. So when you're hitting this individual, it doesn't really make you feel bad because they're not even human. It's like they're hitting a dog.
So they were hitting people.
They were in people's
They abused them because they didn't believe that they were human.
No, that was actually their type of therapy. It wasn't.
yeah,
it wasn't.
being non-
They weren't thinking it was abuse. It was their
Yeah.
type of therapy.
For us, that's abuse.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Back then, it was kind of abuse.
Well, yeah,
Still
it was
abuse.
abuse, but that's not what they were thinking. They were thinking it was therapy, but it wasn't. Like
Very
shock therapy,
unfortunately,
they had to take shock
a lot of the
therapy.
therapies that were taking place, as you just heard, were abusive in nature and without empathy, which to them was considered acceptable then.
I don't recommend it. You talk to people all the time, but don't do this. So these doors are actually what led to the morgue. The morgue is kind of just a blank room at the moment because we've taken everything out of it, so we don't lose any artifacts upon collapse. This is for collapsing, but these doors led to it. We already kind
Yeah,
of
we're
know
sitting
that
in
we don't have a really definite number.
not really stable.
Truth be told, I was pretty bummed out that we couldn't get into the morgue.
Factors I have, but it was likely significantly more than that. There is a cemetery. It's not on our property. It's actually on private property with the armory, and it has about 20 graves. It's all from the 40s when the influenza outbreak happened. They had so many people die at once they didn't really know what to do with them, so they kind of just made a temporary cemetery. The rest of the burials were handled independently, kind of through wherever they were from. Send it back to Texas.
Was it a single grave or? Like, did they just make one big pile and just put everybody in there, or did they have individual
They were
plots?
individual graves, but they were numbered. They didn't have names at first. We put the names on them.
Did you make up the names or?
No, we
As we exit this tunnel here a little bit, you'll see certain spots where there were buildings beforehand, but now they were taken down and torn down. Unfortunately, this seems to be the future of Pennhurst unless people are able to get in there and then renovate what
You guys
is
had to tear
remaining.
down a couple of the buildings, right? Like,
Yeah, back here you'll see it's very open, but there was 3 buildings back there.
I always forget that people like haven't seen this a million times.
this is my first time here. I
Oh
definitely.
yes, this is all very fun and new.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, they have $6. I'm trying to peek through the holes.
Yeah, no holes in this one. We get trespassers a lot in this guy, so
Oh, I'm sure.
definitely let me know when you're out of this one because they just walk up the stairs and go in.
So if we see anybody on the ground, basically come get you quick.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
the
radio
door?
me. Yeah, just hold the door shut. It's always rough getting it out.
Oh, those ones are a bitch.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because the doors like to slide apart.
So where are
Maybe we'll get in. Oh, there we go.
Where are we?
Tunnel.
Yeah, this is the Rockwell Tunnel. That's what we'll call it today.
This is the one where we can see the guy, the mean guy apparently.
Yes.
Wow, you have lots of locks on these. I don't believe.
Because it's
How do
the
you know
most
which key is
trespassing.
which?
I have little tags on them.
What, do you see mostly urban explorers during the day or at night?
Both.
Both.
I've had teenage boys come in here while I was in here during the day. I had 2 vandals come in and destroy the place and set off all the fire extinguishers while I was all alone.
Oh, man.
I was literally here alone at 3 a.m., so that was terrifying. Super pleasant. But these are our tunnels.
cool?
Yes.
Oh, in here.
So all the doorways
The video
are
kind of
labeled
jumps around a little bit, but this next section is in the May Hall building, I believe, which is more of the day rooms for the patients of Pennhurst.
We're good? We're good.
Oh, see, there's your red light actually. She didn't have it on.
Yeah, no. I don't really walk with the flashlights normally. I just got this one. Yeah. So, let me start with you. That is a very large building, our largest residential building. It's the largest building on campus besides the hospital. Because you know that one is massive. When we see these kind of rooms, the one with the windows and everything, these are nurses' stations. We typically get a lot of older women will be called mom in here a lot because that's what they call the nurses. They have their own closet, bathroom, medicine cabinet, creepy bathroom window, it's straight into a bathroom, super creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Station.
Cucka-plucka?
Kakaplaka?
Oh, sorry.
So this building is a lot to handle. Typically I tell people that if you're lost in here, you need to make your way to the stairwell, because if you're on that wing of the building in one of the dormitories and you scream, I can't hear you from the entrance. However, I can hear you no matter where I am in the building in the stairwell. So if you're lost, look for the lights in the middle hallway. This building is kind of like an H, and right now we're standing at the very middle of it. So there's dormitories on either side. And then right ahead of us is a bathroom, locker room area. There's a shower room in the back there. Upstairs is all over the place. You can see the doors and everything. So please keep your safety rules in mind. Don't touch anything. All that jazz. Don't make the pain. Don't need to be typically in here, 3 to 4. There's a toilet in here.
Is that big room back there? It's so heavy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this, just like that one. This is that all the time right here.
This one here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can feel it already. Are they waiting for us?
This is actually where we are getting into the investigating.
People?
Could you hear our questions before? Chris.
Is it Kenzie?
Kenzie, maybe?
My daughter's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Glenn? We hear lots of names. Were these names of patients?
Dave, can you do me a favor and just move your head back and forth? Holy shit.
This next part is
That
fairly
wasn't
odd
you.
too. The spirits seem to have glitched out my camera a little bit.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
In this part, you'll see as I click my camera on some trigger objects that we were using to try to get some responses from the spirits of Pennhurst.
Anybody want to ask a question? I usually ask like one question, just let it go.
Yeah, I'll give it a question.
Want to give it a shot? Give it a question?
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Can you tell me why you keep turning off my device over there?
This was pretty cool too. I had just recently bought a new EMF detector and they kept turning it off, which was pretty awesome. What Dave is holding in his hand is a device that is a really strong EVP detector, so we're hoping to get a response from the spirits as we ask them these questions.
Could that be a car?
Isn't that weird interference?
Yeah. I don't think
This next part too, you'll see the numbers on my EMF detector going off and on, and there is a trigger object behind it. Here's where we've made our way back into the tunnel.
Wow. We're help. What can we do to help you? We're the help. They sent us.
Overall, Pennhurst Asylum was incredible, to say the least, and it certainly didn't disappoint by any stretch. We caught a lot of cool stuff in person, but not a lot of stuff on video. But there's going to be a part 2, and there's going to be a second section to this, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed this episode.